Hi, Tony.
Hey, Cary, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. Thanks for taking time out of your day to chat with us.
My pleasure.
I hated you in Twister.
I beg your pardon?
I hated you in Twister.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment.
That means you were great, right?
Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We're sad to have lost Billy. He was a real dear friend, and we miss him terribly.
I know. What a great guy. Robin Hood Men in Tights, so funny. Saw, 18 Days.
Not so funny.
No, not so fun. Saw made me like, I don't know. I just felt every emotion when you were in there and you're on the floor and there's a dead guy there and there's chains, and I felt almost every emotion that you portrayed in that scene. It was just incredible.
Thank you.
Now,
thanks. I appreciate that.
You made that movie was made in 18 days. I just found this out today with a budget of $1 million, and
that's correct.
And made $100 million on opening weekend. Did you think it was going to be that huge?
Listen, if I had a nickel for every time somebody asked me, "Did you think your movie was going to be massive?" I could retire. You know, if I knew what made a successful movie, I would retire as an actor and become a producer. Nobody knows what makes a successful film. It's a complete mystery. Because if they knew, they'd be making them all the time.
There you go.
You know?
And then there's, and by the way, we're talking to Cary Elwes, and he's made, I think I tried to count them, 70. You've been in 70 movies?
Maybe a little more than that, but yeah, around that figure, yes, sir.
The Princess Bride was like your 7th film. When you read the script, for that, what was your initial reaction? Did you read it and say this is hysterical, or did you read it and say this is silly?
Oh no, I'd read the book when I was 13, so I knew the material, and I was a huge fan of Bill Goldman, and obviously a huge fan of Rob Reiner. So I was very nervous about meeting Rob because like I said, I knew the material and I really wanted the part. I really thought I could do it. Unfortunately for me, he agreed. So, and here we are 30 years later, still talking about it.
Is there anything you took away from working with Rob as a director that you still apply to your craft today?
Totally. Rob likes to create an atmosphere of fun and making the actors feel very comfortable, making them feel like they can try anything. And that's a great atmosphere for an actor to work in. And by the way, him being an actor, he understood that right away. Because, I think creativity comes from people being completely relaxed, and he knows how to relax everyone, crew, cast, everybody. He has a very disarming, wonderful sense of humor, and he's extremely smart, very, very smart guy.
Here we are 30 years later, The Princess Bride celebrating its 30th anniversary. Now, you are on tour. You're going to be at the Hanover Theater here in Worcester on October 14th. And it's called The Princess Bride, An Inconceivable Evening with Cary Elwes. Now, everybody is going to watch the film, and then after the film, you're going to walk out and take questions from people.
That is correct. There's a moderator, so I'll do a Q&A, and then, yes, we'll take questions from the audience. What seems to be the common theme? What are people asking you the most that you're probably tired of answering by now? No, it's actually kind of fun. I get a kick out of it. I really do. I love interacting with the fans of the film. The whole families show up to these events. You know what I mean? And so that's a unique experience right there. Mostly I get asked about working with Andre. Was it as much fun working on the film as it looked? And, about a possible sequel. What's the strangest fan interaction I've ever had? Why wasn't the film a success when it came out? And then sometimes would you sign a body part or something like that, you know?
No, watching The Princess Bride, you're working with Peter Falk. You're working with Andre the Giant, who, of course, was a gentle giant, one of the nicest guys in the world, right?
In the world.
And Billy Crystal, like, how do you keep a straight face with people like that? Did it take a ton of takes to get the job done at times?
Yes, it did, especially with Billy, because being such a close friend of Rob didn't. With the rest of us, we had to stick to the script. With Billy, I mean, we're allowed to try different things now and again, but with Billy, he basically told him he could throw away the script, and at least for the first 5 or 6 takes. And so Billy just launched into medieval Yiddish stand-up in character as Miracle Max, and that kind of shut production down because people were laughing too much for a long while.
If there's a sequel, Jim Carrey's got to be in it.
That's funny. I don't know that he would want to. I don't know that anyone would want to make a sequel of this. It's a tough one. You know, Bill Goldman would have to be the writer, and he tried to write a sequel years ago, and he named it Buttercup's Baby, and he only got through 1 chapter because he said he just couldn't lick it. It was too difficult for him.
Who is the guy in the film that said, never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line?
Well, that would be Vincini, played by the great Wally Shawn.
I don't know how you got through that. He had a lot of dialogue, and it was a lot of, if I do this and you do that, well, I'm going to do this because you're thinking I'm going to do that. It's like, how do you keep a straight face? He's just looking at him was funny.
It was not easy. I got to tell you, it was not easy working with these pioneer comedians who were very professional and very funny. It was, like I said, I can't remember a single day without laughter on the film, and it was just as much fun as folks thought it was. More so.
You even wrote a book called As You Wish with the cast of the movie. Have you done anything? Have you done any more writing?
Not yet, but I plan to at some point. I really enjoyed the process, and so I'm looking to see if there's another book I can write now.
Well, Saturday, October 14th, it's at the Hanover Theater. Do you have anything in the works right now after you're done with this tour?
Well, I have a movie out right now called The Queen of Spain. It's actually with Mandy Patinkin. The first time we've worked together in 27 years, or 28 years. And it's called The Queen of Spain. It's with Penelope Cruz, and it's out now. It's a Spanish-American co-production, so it has English language and subtitles.
And Mandy Patinkin is brilliant.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
Is he a little intimidating?
No, I know Mandy so well. I mean, maybe for other people, not for me. I know him so well now that I know exactly how his mind works.
Cary Elwes, thank you very much for your time. It's Saturday, October 14th, folks, at the Hanover Theater, The Princess Bride, and an inconceivable evening with Cary Elwes. You're going to watch the film, and then Cary's going to walk out, and it's just going to be a great experience. Very few actors do this. What made you want to do it? Or was it something that you thought you had to do because of the anniversary?
We keep selling out these events, and I told my team the day we stop selling out is the day we should call it a day, To me, it's a phenomenon that a movie 30 years old is still selling out in theaters. It's just crazy.
Do you have a bucket list of actors that you haven't worked with yet that you want to?
Well, I got to work with the great Robert De Niro. That was a thrill. He was on my bucket list. I got to work with Robert Duvall. That was on my bucket list. I got to work with Penelope Cruz. That was on my... I've been very fortunate. I've had an incredible career, really. I've worked with some extraordinary talent. I love working. I love my profession. I love the business I'm in. And I consider it a blessing. I never take it for granted.
Well, you've done over 70 films over the past 30-something years, Cary. I think you're pretty good at it.
Well, you know what? Thank you for saying that, but I actually like to think that I'm still learning.
Well, because it's art. I mean, it's art. You never stop learning. I mean, songwriters never stop learning how to write good songs because it changes. It's an art. So I would think that acting, you never know it all.
No, and the day I think I do is the day I should quit.
Well, that's the day you probably won't get any work.
You're absolutely right.
Because when you think you know it all, you're probably such a jerk, nobody wants to work with you.
That's very true. That's very true. No, I do love the learning process of it. I really do. And so I look to my peer group when I'm working, and especially with new people, to study their process and see what I can pick up and learn from, both from folks behind the camera and in front.
Have you ever produced? Have you ever directed yourself?
No, but I am looking to direct a feature very shortly. I'm working on a project that I can't really discuss yet. It's kind of top secret. But yes, I am looking to direct a feature film very shortly. Writing is a very cathartic, whether I'm never going to be a great writer, but I enjoy the process. And I enjoy, as you say, learning from people I admire. And so, yeah, I encourage everyone to write, even if they think they can't. Just put pen to paper and start. There's no time like the present.
It is, and it's fun. It's a very cool escape. It's such an escape because you can get.
Isn't it escape?
If you're sitting with your imagination, it is so much fun to just do that kind of art. It's incredible.
It is fun.
October 14th.
Totally fun.
October 14th, folks. It's a Saturday night. Get over to the Hanover Theater and check out The Princess Bride. Cary Elwes is going to be there. You can grab tickets right now. thehanovertheater.org is the website, or call the Hanover Theater. Cary, thanks a lot for your time today. We look forward to seeing you in Worcester on October 14th.
Thank you. I look forward to coming to Worcester and meeting all the lovely folks there. And I just want to let everybody know that it's guaranteed fun for all.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. God bless.
Thanks.